Hey, what's up everyone? People here, and again, Happy New Year. Alright, it's 2021 and today I want to embark on something different I've never done in my life, and that is to do a vlog every day for 40 days starting today. I'm not sure kung magagawa ko talaga ito dahil napaka-busy ko, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And the reason and the purpose why I want to do it is because I'm turning 40 in February 28. I just feel like I want to share some of the most important things in my life, for the past 40 years. I want to share it with you, hopefully that it could guide you, or maybe you could learn something about it. Kung wala kayong matututunan, edi bahala kayo sa buhay ninyo. But yes, I'm turning 40. I feel so old, but I also feel younger pa din. And so I want to share this 40. And so that's the reason, that's the purpose why I want to do it. And speaking of purpose, the first thing I want to share with you is purpose. What is your purpose in here on earth? I'm pretty sure you've heard about this. Maybe napag-usapan niya na nito dati pa kayo if you're a student here, pinag-usapan niya ito. So, bakit ka nasa mundo? Or maybe you've asked that question before. Bakit ako nasa mundo? Bakit ako nabubuhay? That's a very good question, a huge question, because the answer to this question will give you direction in life. Yes, a direction in life. So, you better find the right answer to this, because the wrong answer will give you wrong direction in life. Kawawa ka rin. It will give you a regretful life. So, what's the meaning of purpose in the first place? The meaning of purpose is to find meaning. The meaning of purpose is to have meaning and reason in your life. The meaning and the reason for your life. This is so huge, because if you understand it, grabe, can you imagine you're living a meaningful life? Wow, that's amazing. No? So lahat ng ginagawa mo, may patutunguhan to. Hindi, may pinatutunguhan to. May direction akong gagawin sa buhay ko. Everything will be regret-free life. So is it really possible? Yes, if you understand your real purpose here on earth. Having said that, I want to talk about this person, the wisest man who ever lived. Can you imagine? Napakatalinong tao, napakadunong na tao. He has the answer to our question, the purpose of life. And this guy is Saul, or King Solomon. The guy was so brilliant. Grabe, wisest man in the world, second to Jesus, I believe, second to Jesus. And he said that life is meaningless. What? So, parang nangyari yun. He said in Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 14 that I have seen all things, all done under the sun, and all of them are meaningless, chasing after the wind. Walang kwenta daw ang buhay. Ang buhay daw ay parang hangin na hinahabol mo pero hindi mo siya talaga mahahabol. Can you imagine that? Naghabol ka na ba sa hangin dati? Walang kwenta, diba? Walang mangyayari. Para siyang isang tao na nangako sa'yo, tapos pinaasa ka lang. Yun ang ibig sabihin nun. Sakit. Can you imagine this guy saying that? The wisest man who ever lived. And he said 3 reasons why life is meaningless. Okay? And the first one was, life is routinary. Excuse lang, ano ba yan? Okay. Life is routinary. Ibig sabihin daw, paikot-ikot lang ang buhay. He said in Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9, what has been will be again, what has been done will be done again, there's nothing new under the sun. You try to think about it, parang, ang dami mga bago na i-invento So parang mali yata to. No, he wasn't really talking about that. He's talking about your life. Sometimes life could be so routinary, circular, mechanical. It's just it. Right? It's just it. There's nothing new under the sun. If you're a student here, you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, and then you take a shower, kung naliligo ka talaga. Then you go online school, and then after that, kakain ka ng lunch, then go back to online class rather, and then after that, balik ka na naman sa pagkain mo, tapos maglalaro ka COD, ML, kausapin mga tao sa Facebook, then tutulog ka, tapos kinabukasan, yun lang gagawin mo. It's the same thing over and over again. And some of you maliligaw ka, tapos mababasted ka, ma-heartbroken ka, maiimo ka, tapos maliligaw ka ulit. Paikot-ikot na naman. No, I know that's, sige, napaka-negative ko. Sige, ligaw ka, tapos kayo na. Go. Tapos nag-break up. That's too negative. It might be too negative, but that's what he said. Don't you think that's the same thing for you guys? I don't know. Diba? Pero I've experienced that. Okay, I want to be honest with you. I've experienced that. At the end of the day, people are actually asking, and that's it? Yun na lang ba yun? Yun na may gagawin ko? life is routinary. The second is no one remembers us. No one remembers us. In verse 11, sabi niya doon, no, we don't remember what happened in the past. And the future generations, no one will remember what we're doing right now. Wow! Ang sakit sobra naman ito. How many of you here, you're thinking of Miss Universe 2006? Or still remember that person? Okay? Or sino bang nanalo sa NBA Finals noong 2007 or 2008 or 9 or buhay na ba kayo nun? I don't know. Okay, so but for some of you here, we don't think people that much. We don't always think about them, right? Why? Because there's a lot of things happening in our lives. Napakadami nating issues. Napakarami nating problema at kinakaharap ang mga challenges sa buhay natin. That's what we think of. How many of us here are always thinking about Jose Rizal? Grabe, ganun Jose Rizal, no? Maybe during his birthdays, no? Pag ganun lang. But in any other occasion or every single day, we don't remember those people. What's the point? We work so hard. That's what Solomon said. We work so hard, but at the end of our life, one day, people will forget kung gaano mo pinaghirapan yung isang bagay. Remembers us. It's like a footprint on the sand. Okay? You put your foot on the sand and you leave a footprint, and then when the wave comes, 'di ba? It washes away the footprint. Parang ganun daw ang tao. It washes away everything that we have done. No one will remember us. Okay. The third and last is life is empty. Life is empty. Now, okay, anyway, so verse 8, he said, everything is wearisome, nakakapagod daw, beyond description. And he said, no matter how much we see, we are never satisfied. No matter how much we hear, we are not content. This guy is the wisest dude in the world during that time. Super intelligent, super rich. And he had lots of relationships. 1,000 relationships. Can you imagine that? 700 wives, 300 concubines. Grabe tong tao to. And at the end of his life, he said life was empty. It was lonely. What? So he did something wise, he did something foolish, wala rin kwenta. He did a lot of charities, he did a lot of good thing, but at the end of his life, gumawa rin siya ng mga kamalian, wala rin kwenta, di ba? So, he achieved a lot of things, and then naging lazy rin siya, wala rin kwenta. So, sabi niya, anong gagawin? Anong mangyayari? I still feel empty. Have you ever felt empty in your life? I felt that too. And that sucks, right? Parang, there's no satisfaction in our lives. May bagong phone na lalabas, cellphone, iPhone, tas pagkatapos gusto mo ng bago ulit, pag may bagong model na naman, you go to a party, you are happy after it, wala na naman, di ba? You watch something on Netflix, na-entertain ka, pagkatapos, what's next, di ba? Parang, that's the question. And then, what's next? Napaka-empty ng buhay. Napaka-meaningless ng buhay. Sabi niya, life under the sun. Now, the key word, one of the key words in Ecclesiastes is the word under the sun. Under the sun. Okay, what do you mean by under the sun? The meaning of under the sun means life without God. Life without God. Assuming that there's no God, life will be meaningless. So, therefore, we need to see above the sun. Ano ibig sabihin nun? That's a figure of speech. Life without God, there's no meaning in life. There's no purpose. And it got me thinking when I was a young person. When I was a young person, in my teenage life, totoo nga naman, life without God is meaningless. You know why? Because God is our creator. And if God created us, and therefore He knows exactly what we need to do, shouldn't I go to the one who made me, who created me, who knows exactly my destiny, who knows me, who loves me? And that's the point. That's the point. If we want to find out our purpose here on earth, the last 40 years of my life has been so exciting because living life under the purpose of God gives you meaning and reason. And every day, I wake up and I thank God, Lord, thank you for the purpose that you have given to me, the purpose that can only come from you, Lord. So, that's the first thing I want to share with you. Life can have meaning. Hindi siya magiging empty, hindi siya magiging routinary. It doesn't matter if people won't remember you, right? As long as you are living under the purpose of God, life will be satisfying. And if you wanna ask more questions, you know what? You can comment down below, or better yet, I'm gonna do my best to reply to you. Okay? Why don't you visit my Facebook account, People on People, and I can talk to you. Know more about God, for only He can give you your purpose here on earth. Alright, that's it for episode 1 of my 40-day vlog as I turn 40. Okay, that's it. See you again tomorrow. God bless.